Win all without fighting. You must decide the market you want to win. And when you decide, you must win all without fighting. How do you win all without fighting? By reminding your customers how great your product is and how much you value their business. In the previous segment, we mentioned that value, you have to project value in the minds of the customer. However, it is by constant reminder. It's not just the once and for all strategy. It must be continuous. Remind your customers how great your product is and how much you value their business. And therefore, to survive in a very turbulent environment, you have to embrace change. With this COVID-19, things have changed globally. However, some companies are still selling. You need to change your business model when there's a storm. Reinvent yourself, even as a salesperson. What new skills have you learned? What new ideas have you learned? Are you still resilient? Develop a resilient personality. Be determined. Follow up every sale and inquiry on all your platforms, social media, telephone calls. Follow up. Very important that we need to have a successful sales strategy, and the components just highlighted. Decide the market you want to win. Always remind your customers how great your product is and how much you value their business. Do you value their business? Are you suggesting fresh ideas even at times like this? Are you coming up with innovative product? Embrace change. Develop a resilient personality. Follow up. Embrace it. Now, to be a great sales professional, you must want to sell. It's not, I don't feel like selling. You must be fired up. And what makes you fired up is because you know that the solutions like your product have, they're numerous. The best sales people love to sell, and it is evident to everyone around them, especially the customer. There's a buzz in their lifestyle. There's a buzz, they're full of energy, zeal, enthusiasm. On the other hand, there are salespeople who sell because it serves a purpose, or they're in some sort of career transition. They're just passing through, and you see it in them. They're so laid back, they don't have the drive. People know when you don't love what you sell, and they'll be less likely to buy it from you if you love to sell. You need to ask yourself this question: do I love to sell? So, passion. You love to sell, passion will be seen in you. Passion is palpable, and it can be seen and felt by colleagues, customers, prospects. Lack of passion looks like a lack of interest in any business. Many salespeople close because customers are caught up and energized in the salesperson's passion. If your customers are caught up and energized by your passion, they will buy from you. They will not just buy from you, but they will bring others. They invite others. So it's important for you to realize that your passion is very critical. Are you passionate? Are you full of passion? Do you have the energy, the excitement that is required? And if you have that energy, it can be seen even from a distance. It can be felt by customers and even prospects. And what happens? The return on investment becomes much more. The return on investment becomes much more. So a salesperson must be energized. High energy means that you bring the right energy and intensity to work with you and try to instill it in those around you. So people are watching you, your members of the team are watching you. You must be the one that is stepping up to the plate all the time and providing leadership. So energy is part of how you're wired. And for this sales professional, you need energy. And you need energy. It must be part of how you're wired. Therefore, sales motivation is required to a large extent for you to be a successful professional salesperson. Self-motivation. You must go on the inside because you can't give what you don't have. You must go on the inside. Yes, good salesperson people are self-motivated, and they close business again and again and again and again. You mustn't wait for people to encourage you. You must encourage yourself from within. They make things happen, proactively handling obstacles while they keep pressing forward towards the goal. They keep pushing towards the goal. There is no other way to be successful. There is no other way. You must keep pushing up. You must keep pressing. You must keep pressing. You must also know what actually motivates you. Is it exercise? Is it in some kind of environment? Do you have friends that share the same passion, the same desires, the same interest? You hang around them, you feel, a new zeal. But if you hang around toxic people, you lose your drive. You're discouraged. That's not good for business. So a professional salesperson must be self-motivated. A professional salesperson must be self-motivated. And that's why the best sales professionals are honest. They're punctual, they're dependable, reliable, respected, and caring. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Yes, that's from my coach and mentor, John C. Maxwell. So it's never a good idea to tamper with your credibility. I think we mentioned that earlier. It's important to always make sure that you do what you say you're going to do and be completely honest with your customers. You get one chance to build credibility towards sales success. Always be ready to acknowledge mistakes and apologize without blaming others. You know that there's some salespeople, for their failure, they blame everything. They blame the weather, they blame the traffic, they blame their colleagues, they blame the customers. But they don't blame themselves. So always be ready to acknowledge mistakes and apologize. So humility is the heart of lasting sales success. If you want to be successful as a professional salesperson, genuine humility is not faked or insincere. It is a strength of character that creates success. Yes, people would rather buy from a person who is modest and real as opposed to one who is arrogant and overconfident. As a professional salesperson, the last thing you want to do is to be arrogant and overconfident. Remember, humility is very critical. It's very important. As a professional salesperson, the prospects are looking and watching your body language. They're trying to see if you will get upset. They're trying to see if you're authentic. They're trying to see if you have empathy. They're trying to see if you love what you're doing. Remember the aspect of know, like, and trust, KLT. It's very important. Once they know you, you must get them to like you, you must get them to trust you. apart from building value, you must also be, someone who is not arrogant or overconfident.